Good morning and welcome to the somewhat belated beginning of the fleet party. But hey, we're here. Mr. Internet decided to go down at about 3 in the morning and not in the good way. So let's see if we can fix things. Put money on the mic's not working. Let's see if the audio capture's working. Yes, that's working. I'm going to put money that this is not working though. Let's see, filters. Yeah, don't think so. Let's find that one, kill that. There we go. And that's lovely. We want... No, not that one. No, this one. Yeah, maybe that's working. Maybe it's not. We'll see. We will see if that's working. We'll give it a shot when somebody joins us. Good morning and happy Christmas, Merry New Year. We're kind of in between the two. Let's see if we're actually live here. Yeah, it was a fun night. I woke up at about 3 to let the dogs out and realized the internet wasn't working. Oops. Okay, so that is working, and I'm kind of loud. Let's turn that down. Okay. Yeah, because the thing I wanted to do this morning was play with my internet. Then I realized there's nothing I could do until the internet gods are there. Pi is subscribed for 77 months. Ooh! It worked, Pi! It worked! That still is pretty funny. The time to fish has come. Well, let's see how we can do today. As people get here and throughout the day, we will be doing fleet events. We'll be doing a lot of Winter Wonderland stuff. We will be doing endeavors. Whatever you guys want to do, we will do. And as always, post-party, we will be sending out party prizes. No, you don't have to be at the party to get a prize. Well, thank you for keeping us up to date on the information, Pi. We appreciate that. I wasn't suggesting you lie about it, but discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. I am otherwise indisposed for a few moments. There you go. See? Perfect. I'm also going to apologize a bit because I do have a headache today because while I was waiting for the internet to come up, I decided, hey, I should really work on putting this lining into my jacket, which is dark brown on dark brown, using dark brown thread. And we still don't have sunlight here. We're another probably 45 minutes away from getting light. And no, my eyes were not happy. I want to boost the game audio a bit. Okay, thank you. It should be a little bit more. Of course I get a giant fish just as the Kaskari is going to come up all that. Yep. I knew this was going to happen. I was doing this a couple of days ago, got the giant fish, and couldn't get the fish off of me because every time I got close to the pit, that would happen. The Kaskari would throw me back. But I'm in this today only for the 5 red boxes from Krampiri. Ooh, we got Endorian sleigh bells. Oh, speaking of, did I pick up whatever the freebie was yesterday? Apparently I picked it up on this tune. I'll have to go see if I picked it up on the other tune. Well, it's now tempting to go have fish for dinner tonight between the various parties. I think we're going to settle on pizza tonight. A 3-minute ad is starting. If you don't like the ads, there's a couple of ways around it, like turbo and subbing. All of which helps me. On the other hand, sometimes the commercials are bizarre. I have been getting commercials equally balanced between the local hospice for end-of-life care and a funeral home. I have no idea why they think I need either of those. And while, yes, in fact, someday I might, I don't need them today, thank you very much. Pi says I get Disney women's pads or Red Bull commercials. I don't get any of them. I know they have an algorithm. What you watch and other information gets into the system. And that's what you get stuck with. And when I was studying marketing, this was a while back for one of my jobs, they were talking about how, I think it was Target. Yes, it was Target. Back in the day when they would have specific coupons that they would mail to people, physically mail to people, based on how you purchase things. A young girl started getting messages, mail, for baby products. And the dad was livid, went to Target, and they're like, oh, we're so sorry, we don't know how that happened. It's generally based on, products you have purchased here. And then it makes an algorithm. Well, she's only 14, she can't be pregnant. She was pregnant. Target knew. Maybe Target was the father. They did drop that, by the way, because that apparently was a problem. And the ad break is finishing now. giant fish, yay! Well, not related to the Kaskari, I apparently have Tholians on the ground, Voth ships, but it doesn't say where, and destroy Herc frigates. So we got some stuff we can do. See, we have Krampiri next, and then I will go off and tackle the Tholians on the ground. And leave the Voth and the frigates for when people join in a little bit later. Pi also has Tholians, then I will wait for you, Pi. Should send messages out to people. I will wait till you're here. Oh my god, look where it threw me. Threw me up into the Kaskari and I fell down. That was fun. But let's be nice. Let's see what that is there. Sorry, got a bunch of messages. And a back. I just realized I haven't listened for the Christmas music this year on the race. You know how sometimes they've got the old style honky tonk piano player? I've had the audio so low I haven't noticed it. Great, yes. Once again, offering bowl is almost full. Look at this. 3 enormous fish. Monstrous fish, excuse me. So as my internet was not interneting from about 3 this morning, I thought, you know what? Maybe I could still do the party without doing it as a live stream. I could still play the game off my Wi-Fi. I know I've had issues with it in the past playing the game, but it's possible. Might want to put Discord in streamer mode. We hear the bleep bloop. Streamer mode. I don't know what streamer mode is, Pi. Probably saying put Discord in D&D. Well, we come to that really fun part of my son decided to put my phone in D&D for spam calls, and somehow accidentally put himself in the D&D. So he'd been trying to call me for days, and he could message me, but he could not call me, and he was getting really, really worried. A part of Christmas was resetting everything, so I wouldn't get spam calls, but I could hear him call, which is pretty funny. But it was nice yesterday. I was taking my walk, and I was listening to whatever the heck I was listening to, and wasn't interrupted by spam call 1-630-354-4535, and then taking 30 seconds for it to time out. Are we done? No, we can't be done. Oh, I guess we are done. Oh, okay. Krampiri time.
For today is a good day to punish.
Alrighty, tell me where my Krampiri is so I can get my reds.
The great Krampiri will grace us with his presence soon.
Does fishing count for an event? Ooh, it's a Chris. Hi, Chris.
I didn't realize you actually gone live. I wasn't at my computer.
That's okay. I wasn't sure I was gonna go live.
I know, you said you had some internet trouble.
Yes, I woke up at 3 and let the dogs out, and I'm seeing this light from around the corner going on, off, on, off. And I'm thinking, oh, the neighbors have got some cool new light outside that I don't remember. Yeah, for Christmas. And I realized it was a reflection of my router light going, hey, it's not working. Big surprise.
Yeah, that's never good.
But then it had an estimated time up of 4:10 a.m. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll get up at 6 and check everything. No, nothing's working at 6.
Meanwhile, I've got the most bloody awful weather outside.
What is it? What's it doing?
Let's just say you can't step outside right now because you may slip on literally anything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's been like a very microscopic drizzle all evening and all night, and unfortunately it froze on every single surface you can imagine.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, we call it a water glass because it's literally just like a surface of a glass, but it's so slippery. And the funny thing is that my landlord association, because we don't have like landlord as a singular person, it's like an entity. They've brought people around, workers that would just, toss some sand on the ground and some salt and whatnot. Thing is, it's been drizzling all over it. So even if you see sand lying on the sidewalk, it's all covered in that, and it's slippery as well. So there's not much really of alternatives to walking. I wish I could fly. I wish Hagrid could fly. His walks with him are a bit of a logistical endeavor. I've shortened them because there's not much place we can actually safely walk around the neighborhood anymore.
Yeah.
It was supposed to go warm today, but it decided not to. It's still like slightly below 0, so it's slightly freezing. It's keeping that thing still up and running and slippery.
Good morning, Pi.
Hey,
Bye.
Hey,
I'm still trying to forget yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
we watched the Star Wars Holiday Special.
You tormented yourself with that.
Yeah, you think it's bad, and then you watch and like, oh my god, it's bad.
Was that the first time you've seen it?
No, it's not, but I had basically completely put all of it out of my head, except for a couple of small scenes, and it's so bad.
I'm surprised that your brain didn't actually register, because the thing is, human brain tends to remember the bad things. I'm surprised your brain didn't actually retain enough of the disdain you felt after watching it the first time.
Well, that's actually not true. So childbirth is not a pleasant experience.
No, but that's a traumatic experience. Your brain is pulled to flush out the
it's-
trauma.
Yeah, but to the extent that, you're like, oh, I could have another child. I could do that again. And thank goodness I had a nightmare in which I remembered exactly what it felt like. Because up until that day, I'd been talking to my husband about, hey, we should have another child. And then I had that dream. And the next morning, it's like, nope, we don't need more kids, thanks. We're good. We're totally good.
Do you have a delightful treat?
Why not having that one again?
Looks like everybody's on the chase for red presents.
Yeah, they are, because it's getting down to the end and red drops the least.
Meanwhile, I've been watching the Matrix franchise
Oh,
yesterday.
well, that would be
today.
another fun series for us to watch. We decided we were going to do the Star Trek movies for our next few
Seen-
Fridays.
I took analysis of that the first film scene when they're doing the shootout in the lobby.
Yeah.
It's later in the movie.
Uh-huh.
And it's only now realized that, and I wish they made movies like that sometime today, because the way the camera shows you literally everything, and that's not even about the slowdowns that literally let you see everything, but you actually have static camera. The camera isn't jogging around them. It isn't moving. It isn't swiping. It isn't cutting. There are no fancy cuts to make it look dynamic. No, the dynamic is acting, the choreography of the fight. Nothing else. Their movement is the emotion. And I'm like, wow, I wish they made movies like that anymore, because it made me realize how much of a very well shot
I got it.
combat scenes Matrix franchise has that we no longer have in television or movies today.
Well, you
Like,
can
I
do-
hated the fighting scenes in like the new Star Trek, because they are always rough cuts. They are always dynamically cut, so you can barely see who's actually getting hit, who's punching, who's
Yeah.
actually being the better fighter here. In Matrix, you could immediately see who's throwing the punch, what's the reaction, what's the counterattack, everything in beautiful flow. And there was, I'm starting to think that maybe they're just putting less emphasis on the actors doing the choreography of everything. So they're masking kind of marked fighting and kind of sloppy movement with very, very dynamic and angled camera movements
I
and
think it's
stuff that
also
is just
stylistic.
masking it all up.
I think it's also stylistic, because right now that is the look. You do those masking the images. You don't see who's fighting. You do it in lower light.
But everyone's
It's
complaining about that.
pardon?
Like, people when they're reviewing movies, they're and not even like professional reviewers, but like people's opinions, reaction videos. People say I couldn't keep up because I can't see who's fighting, and people are complaining about that, and they still keep doing it.
I'm sorry. Since when does Hollywood ever listen to what people say in reviews? They would say that we don't want women bosses all the time. We don't want OP characters. We don't want Mary Sue's. What do? We get female boss characters who are or should be underpowered and aren't, without a justification.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like I wish the cinematography of Matrix returned, because like when that scene happened, with the scenes with Neo fighting the Smiths in the second film.
Hmm.
People complain that it always so digital. I'm like, it's happening in a simulation that is made by the computer, and they're doing unrealistic things in it because they're bending the code. It's not supposed to look realistic. Why are you complaining about that? And I'm seeing that, and the camera lets you see what's happening. The camera gives you space and time to process. It's dynamic, it's fast, things are happening extremely fast, but you can actually keep up with it because the camera actually shows you things instead of hiding stuff.
But that's also
I
the
don't understand
lighting,
why
that they
they're making-
bother to light it so you can see things.
But again, lighting today, and I've seen someone complaining about this on YouTube as well, a filmmaker complaining about the modern filmmaking. Movies are shot in such an in-your-face lighting. Everything is so oversaturated, and like half shadows, like half the face covered in shadow. You only see the eye sparkle. That is completely gone in today's films as well, and I really don't like that. They were lighting it, but just enough for you to realize what's happening and who's doing what. Not exactly do you see every little thing. It's just like, ugh.
It says you're in a team.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the CFO, Windows CFO,
Oh, well,
to get recipes.
fine, fine. I would be doing
Sorry.
that, but I'm going to go start this. Why am I going to go do the snowball fight? I do not need the snowball fight. I have no need. I have all the stupid winter accolades except I think Tides of Ice. I did get the mine just now. But no, it goes through phases. I mean, for a while we had the woefully overbright Star Trek bridge for a while. Then we had the woefully underbright Star Trek thing. And it was in that where everything was underlit. And now we are going through highly stylized but not realistic fighting that looks bad. And then we'll go back to the more realistic at some point. But
Will
directors
we
and
though?
cinematographer, yeah, because they'll get bored of doing it this way. Dutch angles were a thing for a long time, and now nobody does them. They're considered cliched. Give it 20, 30 years, and it'll be back in style again. It goes through
Okay.
phases, and it's just, ugh.
No, I still like. I have no complaints about the Matrix. You might have an opinion about the story, but that's just a script writing, and
Mhm.
some people have. It's a movie. It's not supposed to be objectively good or objectively bad. You have your own opinions based on your own experiences, etc. So you can have different opinion about it, but stylistically, from the movie making perspective, Matrix is still like the first one is still so superior than anything they're making these days.
Oh no, I'm not going to argue with you. I like Matrix.
I can tell
And
you
I,
back.
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I can tell you back in the late '90s,
Yeah.
we had some of our creative artists or directors. They invented a new way of record or taping videos,
Mm-hmm.
movies, recording by using a handheld camera.
Oh yes.
They called
Isn't
it
that
Dogma.
abused today?
They called it
They
what?
called it Dogme, Dogme.
Okay.
So it was recorded on a bad, like, handheld camera. They
Yeah.
couldn't use any fancy lights.
Uh-huh.
The problem with all that was that now all movies in that late century was just the same old, same old.
Everyone's
It was
doing it. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
everyone was doing it, and it was so. It was
It
when you
is.
when you saw the first movies, they were like, it doesn't look bad, but when all movies were made in that format, it was
Mm.
just like,
You know where when it works. You know when that kind of style works. It's done when it serves the story or the film.
Yeah.
It's not serving it. It's not working when it's just made for the sake of doing that as a style, and it just has nothing to do with the
Well, the
film
style's
itself.
called found footage here,
Yeah,
because it's like you
and
found an old machine.
the Cloverfield, the first one that was done in the hand camera.
Blair
Blair Witch
Witch.
Project,
Yeah.
the first one, was
Yeah.
just like this, but it was just made to make the film look like it's a found footage. It was stylistically designed that way, even if it has cuts, because like it looks like someone paused the video. It is a deliberate cut to like cut out some of the stuff they didn't want to shoot that was irrelevant, but it still was kind of an element of it. And the shaky camera, it was there for a reason. But when they're doing that in like action scenes just to emphasize that there's action happening, but the rest of the movie is shot traditionally, I'm like, no, let's not do that. Give me the option to see what's happening. I want to keep up.
It has time. It has a place. It's not all the time, and it's not everywhere.
Makes me appreciate make. I have to rewatch the fourth one because a lot of people just
I
a
never
lot of
saw the fourth one.
you've never seen it. Well,
I've never. It was in the
it
theaters
has
for all of like 5 minutes, which bummed me out.
but it has a story because it's made only by Lana. The other sibling actually didn't participate. I don't know why. I didn't inquire. But it's funny because is it Warner Brothers that owns this? I think it's Warner Brothers.
I don't remember.
They wanted to do a fourth one for a long while, ever since like they finished the trilogy. They wanted like some sort of reboot or something, and they kept pestering the Wachowskis.
Mm-hmm.
Funny because there's a Polish last name, it's a Polish name, so I can say Wachowski, and it sounds completely different than it does for you. But yeah, generally it's funny because they've been pestering them for a number of times, and they kept saying, "No, it's a complete it's a complete story. We don't want another one. We don't. There's nothing to say more." But you know, there was a rumor that Warner Brothers is actually going to make their own without them.
Oh.
And Lana got so pissed off that she decided, like, okay, I'm gonna make one, but I'm gonna play on their nose, and she did, and I love her for it because the movie is a play on the nose of Warner Brothers. You gotta see it, but it's just like it's got things. There are things happening in it, but you gotta know what the origin story for it was, and yeah, what was the story that Lana decided to tell with it. I love it. I love her for it, but a lot of people hated on it because they didn't actually get that.
So I was watching a couple of videos over the last few days of the best and the worst movies of 2025, and most of the best were things I would never see.
Just gonna get some coffee.
Like what?
Some art films from different studios around the world, as opposed to, I don't think anything was mainstream, but that's okay. I mean, those are people who are critics. They're going to go and see that. But the third worst movie, and this got me from a number of them, one was fourth, one was third, was Section 31.
Oh no, it should be the one of the worst because it is one of the worst.
It's
things
one of the worst.
in cinematography.
And a large part of it, yeah, it's the cinematography. Everything's done in the dark. You can't see the fights. And you've got Michelle Yeoh, who is a good fighter. And you can't tell that she's fighting. In fact, we don't know that she's fighting because you can't see.
No, it could have been anyone with just, the right size and the right dress, because, you don't really see much of her face in anything.
Nope, not in those. Yeah, most of that you don't see her. But that was supposed to be her passion project, and then she kind of bailed after she won an
Nagging
Academy
them to
Award.
have it.
Pardon?
Yeah, she kept nagging them to make that
Yeah.
as a series. Like, well, we've done it now, can we just move on? Yeah, I think it should be something that you keep in a vault and never see again.
Yeah.
This,
Right
this,
there.
This is
Good morning,
Star
drunken
Trek's-
heretic.
In the wind.
This is Star Trek's Christmas special.
Yes, yes, it is.
Honestly.
Was it a Christmas special? It was a holiday special. And,
Was it a holiday thing?
yes, they called it
Do you
the,
remember
no,
doing
what, Section 31? No.
Oh no.
Star Wars was a holiday special because it was all about, what was the event? Life Day. It was,
No, but
oh,
wasn't around then, but take your word for it.
it was awful. Awful, awful, awful. And how are you this morning,
I've seen
drunken heretic?
enough bits and pieces.
Testing, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay, good.
Wow, nice and clear.
Yes.
Q loves all the little creatures.
I'm doing well. And
Good.
you're absolutely right. The Wachowski brothers, or the Wachowskis, they are gifted cinematographers.
Oh, yeah.
They really are.
Wish they could still do stuff like, mainstream and stuff, because when it comes to cinematography, they can plan out the film to the letter, and it's going to do exactly what they want it to do. Like, even people cannot convince me they haven't planned, even for the costumes, that they were supposed to move in a certain way during certain moments, because that is just choreographed. That is just too well translated to be like, oh, this long suit that Neo, or coat that Neo is wearing in some of the film scenes is supposed to move that way, because it just looks so. It just makes a scene, sometimes it's not it's the way he walks and the way that thing moves. It's just like, yeah, they orchestrated this. They made sure this is going to move that way.
I didn't realize they did V for Vendetta.
Yeah, they did.
I love V for
I love
Vendetta.
that
It is
film.
such a
I
great
love it.
movie.
Yep. I love the casting. I love the story.
It's, yeah, it really just goes together so nicely. And they did,
Music in it?
they did Speed Racer, which was not my favorite movie.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, that's okay.
Not sure I'm gonna now.
It's colorful.
It's colorful.
Oh, it's colorful. Well, that's a good recommendation.
Yeah, really. Let's see, we've got a Tides of Ice coming up in 7 minutes, and it's the last one I need here. Oh, Hell reminds us that Blair Witch was a good example of CGI runny noses. I don't know about that.
That's CGI'd? I could swear it looked real. Although they didn't use any CGI in that film, so they could just knock themselves out with that nose goo.
Well, the thing with CGI is use it appropriately. Use it in the right spots. Make it Make
Yeah.
it function. Don't make it the movie. Make it work for the movie.
I mean, it depends on the movie because there's such extensive work of CGI in like the second Matrix, and people are blasting all over it. But I'm reminding everyone that everything that's happening inside the Matrix
Right,
is
right.
CGI. It's supposed to be a computer-generated or virtual world for the people, so it can look unrealistic. The wavy thing on the concrete is still fine. Complaining about it is kind of gonna grow. Get over it. And again, who knows what the machines knew what's realistic or not? They didn't do half the things in real life that we do.
It's a
There was a
movie.
conversation in the Matrix whether they got the taste right. What if they got the visuals right? Come on.
How would the people know?
Exactly.
So I make something that's Greek. Is there anybody else in this map?
Greek?
Oh, no, it's not here. Yeah, it's a Greek spinach pie. I love it. I've perfected my recipe over the years. And I've got my feta, my cottage cheese, my dill, my parsley, my oregano, my salt, my pepper, my lemon. And I've got it to where it is exactly how my family likes it. And then I go to a Greek restaurant, and theirs tastes nothing like mine. It's like, okay, so I've been making it wrong for 30 years. But this is what we got used to it tasting like, and then when we go to get the real thing, i.e. when we get out of the Matrix, food doesn't taste the same, so we think of it as wrong. It'll be what you get used to.
But it's like there's pizza and pizza, and there's Italian pizza, so there's like you don't always know which. There's no right or wrong recipe with that.
True that.
I
suppose I could do that.
Speaking of cinematography, I don't know if you guys seen the recent snapshots and teasers from the upcoming Odyssey thing from Nolan. I mean, I hate Nolan's cinematography through and through, so I could bash on it all day. But like, could he at least get the costumes right? I've seen.
What are we
other
talking
analyses. Odyssey by Nolan.
Like the
He's
Greek
making
myth?
Odyssey movie. Yeah, he's doing the Greek myth film.
No.
Yes, look at the photos online. They look atrocious. Like, he hasn't even seen a Greek costume in his life. And the armor, don't get me started, how Batman Returns style they are. Nothing Greek about them.
Well, the one image I see with armor is about right, but it looks like he's lifted directly from 300.
I'm back.
Welcome
Except
back.
the 300 was wrong as well. So, yeah.
Well, at least it's better than something I watched the other day, which had what was it? Clash of the Titans. They are not wearing Greek or Roman. It's something like Excalibur level of armor.
I'll say this though, man.
What?
300, yeah. The Spartans had the sexiest army ever.
Dang straight. Have you ever seen the lampoon of 300? Meet the Spartans?
I have not, but I should. I've seen the Twilight parodies, but I haven't seen that one yet.
If you get a chance when they're marching off to war and they're holding hands and singing something like "It's Raining Men."
Hallelujah.
It is just... I Will Survive, and they're skipping along and holding hands with their really cute little outfits. And apparently the actors were laughing so hard doing that they were barely able to get a take that worked.
Let's see.
It's an amazing scene, though.
Good link, Mom.
Let's see. If we're talking about the Matrix, things taste like they're programmed to taste, which is my argument for replicators. There probably were buttless skirts in that. Oh, hell. I think...
Look at that.
Okay. In my fantasy world for Star Trek, you have people who spend their careers perfecting the programs for how food from a replicator should taste, because it's going to be the same thing. Everybody's going to have slightly different taste and opinion, and you're going to grow up with this, that, or the other. And if everybody starts growing up with replicator food and then you go to taste real food, it doesn't taste right. So you have somebody or people, entire teams, who develop how to properly create the replicated version of the spanakopita, for example. All right, let's see.
Look at the first two links.
I'm looking at them.
They tell
Parts
you
of the
what-
face armor are about right. They're not quite right, but not too far off. But the rest of it,
You mean the Nolan-esque? This maybe in the fantasy world where Batman exists, but not.
well, the materials aren't right, but the structure in terms of the nose guard and the cheek guards,
The shape is wrong.
the rest of
The
it.
Odyssey
No.
is happening around 500 years before the Greeks. So in the Bronze Age era, when Crete was kind of in power, so Minoan civilization. That had nothing to do with the way it looks.
I have.
In the movie.
It comes out July 17th. Oh shucks, I'll be in Las Vegas. Darn.
So what are we doing?
Well, I'm doing a TFO if it ever launches, and then Tides of Ice. Like 7 of 9, when she makes dinner for someone, they add salt. 7 of 9 gets mad, saying she programmed the meal perfectly. Yes. Cisco's dad had a speech about replicators not tasting right. I agree with that.
Everyone's complaining about them. The first episode of the Voyager, Paris complains about wrong tomato soup.
I went to a very nice French restaurant, and things like salt and pepper were not on the tables because the chef had done it the way he wanted you to eat it. Didn't matter if it tasted right or wrong. That's what he wants you to eat.
Idiot.
Well, might be pretentious, but I'm paying $300 for a plate of his food. It can be pretentious if he wants it to be. It was really good, though.
Was it good?
Did you pay for it?
No.
Okay, good.
All right. God, no, it was a gift. It was Les Français in Wheeling, Illinois. I can't remember the chef's name. Great chef. Internationally famous, one of the best chefs in the world, and my husband's boss took us there.
But not Ramsay.
No, a good chef, please.
That's what I say.
Oh, Les
You put
Français.
international and then a good one, so it's like, okay, so that's not Ramsay.
Les Français. Wheeling, Illinois. What was the... Jean Bachet. He was the chef. Amazing chef. So, to my surprise, this is where I discovered I was allergic to Chilean sea bass. Because that was used to... Chilean sea bass. It's a fish.
What's that?
It's a fish. It's a fish from Chile. Apparently it has a fairly high level of something I'm allergic to. And they use it to make the mousse for something else. So I was eating it and I started to not feel good. Like really not feel good. And my husband accompanied me to the bathroom, and on the way there, I passed out in the hall. And I woke up with Jean Bachet and his wife, I can't remember his wife's name, Louise, standing over me, fanning me with fans, getting me a cold ice press. Do we need an ambulance? What's going on? They were both so nice, so I got to meet him that way, which is the weird way to meet somebody you love. But it was a good meal, though, after I got back to being conscious again. Let's see, it's back here.
Memorable event.
It was a memorable event. Embarrassing as all get out. But after
I
that...
think they were embarrassed if they were standing over you and looking probably terrified.
They were looking terrified. Oh, my inventory's full. We can't have that now, can we? We don't need those.
I'm not doing Tolian's Adventure Zone. Buzz off.
Ooh, it did give me the option to pick up the present a second time. So when I did come back, they had another appetizer at my place that did not have Chilean sea bass in the mousse. It did, however, have puff pastry stuffed with a pork sausage, homemade of course, and a truffled sauce. And I was begging the waiter, can I please just lick the plate? Oh, good.
It's that fish. Okay, I know what that is.
For a while,
Patagonian bass. It's technically just yeah.
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 I can't remember what it is that it's got a high level of. It's the same thing that's in scallops, and I'm allergic to scallops. Scallops are like anaphylactic shock level of not feel good. Wait, let me get. I was stuck on the Yeti's leg. Let me out of there.
The other name for it is Patagonian toothfish.
Oh, okay.
Feel the chill of winter's night.
Oh, it's the iodine in it. It's the high level of iodine triggers an allergy in me. Scallops are super high in iodine, but crab and shrimp and clams, nope.
Because they live in a specific region.
Yep.
I'll be back when the snow falls.
All right, what did I get that?
Southern Ocean, so colder climes, no winter.
Let's see here. What did I get? I got last year's fruitcake.
I got the ribbleberry.
Ah! But yeah, Chef who knows what he's doing, it would be insulting to start salting his food or peppering it. Note to self, no, Morton's... Actually, no, Morton's iodized salt is absolutely fine. It's just don't use too much of it, but you'd have to use a lot. I mean, a lot. But iodized salt, you kind of need it.
Snowmen are coming down Black Diamond, Gold Sphere, and Blue Lozenge lanes.
Does that help in with the thyroid?
Yep,
or something?
exactly, yeah. You don't need very much. But you need a little bit.
Snowmen are coming down Crimson Cube Lane.
Right, off I go to the Fair system.
There's a
Deal
guy...
some disrupted damaging ground.
Once we're done with tides of ice here, this guy is thank you.
Okay, I had a nice bowl of fresh made pierogies. I mean, freshly cooked pierogies. that I didn't
Yum
make from scratch. They're from a very good source and they're absolutely delish.
So now that the Christmas market is done, come the second week of January, they have the French market back. And the local Greek Orthodox church has a group of grandmas who come out and do homemade pierogies. It's the pierogi squad.
Greeks doing pierogies?
Yeah, Greek pierogies. Tastes exactly like every other pierogi I've had that's been made by hand. And I don't know how you do yours. They saute theirs up in, or they tell you to saute them in butter with sauteed onions. And that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not terribly surprising. I mean, Greece is still part of, like, the Balkan Peninsula.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know pelmeni?
Don't know that. Maybe. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Type of a... It's kind of like pierogi, but it's more from Serbian... It's known as in Russian, but it's more of a Serbian cuisine as far as I know.
What's it called again?
Pelmeni.
Pelmeni.
P-E-L-M-E-N. Sorry, E-N-I.
I will have to go see if I can find that.
Yeah, it's type of a dumpling which has meat, minced meat, pork beef, meat inside, sometimes with mushrooms, salt, pepper, onions. Yeah, kind of like our pierogies, but it's smaller. And it usually is also filled with a little bit of like, I want to say water, but it's like sauce from that meat that is just like embedded into it. So like when you crunch it, it kind of like breaks and it fills out your mouth with that fluid. It's very tasty. Very good.
So I see something advertised on the internet for soup dumplings. What the heck is a soup dumpling? Does anybody know?
There are types of dumplings that are for soups, don't they?
I don't know if it's a dumpling you put in soup, it's a dumpling filled with soup, or what.
No, it's usually
I would
put
presume
in
it's like wontons that you put in the soup.
Yeah, I would think that, but I haven't found a recipe for them. I'm sure somebody's got a recipe.
And what are we doing?
I'm finishing up Tides of Ice because this will be my 10th and last Tides of Ice, and that will finish my winter ones. And then we're going to go to New Kara and defeat some Tholians.
Oh,
But I have my 10 reds. I have my 33 reds, so I am
Snowmen are coming
done
down
with
And
mine,
I'll go
mine,
to
mine.
Nukara.
Pardon?
And I will go to Nukara.
Okay, I'm sorry. I meant to say New Kara. Did I say New Romulus?
Or is
I
it
don't
the
know.
car?
No, I did say New Kara.
You said
Yay,
New
me.
Kara.
Yes, I will join you on New Kara. I only have 10 to get, so.
I have 60.
Snowmen are coming
Oh,
down
then
Blue
we can
Lozenge
team up
Lane.
and I can help you.
Sounds like fun.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. I do also have Voth ships and Herc frigates, so there's stuff to be done. This is
I
wave
had
8.
water on ground, so I did that while you guys were.
Snowmen are coming
I've
down
got
Blue
4
Lozenge
ships and
Lane.
kinetic damage in space.
Ooh, well, we got some stuff to do then. There is no Universal, so yay.
Yay.
And Universal on Monday is, I think, Infected Conduit.
Yay.
Oh no! The horror! Whatever shall
No
we
horror
do?
detected. No warning. No horror detected.
Yeah,
Snowmen are coming down Blue Lozenge Lane.
I think Wednesday is
Just
like
a dream.
Academy lore or something. Yeah, I think it's Academy lore on Wednesday. So an easy one to wrap up the old year.
Snowmen are coming down Blue Lozenge Lane.
Yep. I love myself some pierogies.
Mm.
Do love the pelmeni. I love all kinds of dumplings.
I'm just doing pizza tonight because
Because you can, because you made
I can because I need to go visit my son and the pizza place is right next to his store. So, order a pizza between episodes here of the party. Run over there, visit my dear boy, and pick up a pizza. Yay. Small pizza.
I'm just sitting at home with my boy. Shut up, Hagrid. He's on the bed, but he's crawling towards me. He doesn't want to stand up.
Well, the girls are napping
Snowmen are coming
downstairs.
down Blue Lozenge Lane.
Just so cute. Just so cute. But a little bit pulling on the lead, so I almost fell today.
Oh,
numerous
yeah.
times.
Yeah. All right. I got that one done. Woo! Let's see. Pi, let me team with you if anybody would like to join us going to Nukara. I can hear the enthusiasm in Chris's voice.
I'm not going there at all. Why would you expect my reaction for that?
I wasn't actually.
For that.
I'm just
What you gonna
curious. Let
say?
me test something.
Okay.
Did you get a kill?
No, I did not. Are you already down there?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just trying to see if I could. So you didn't get a one
No,
from a.
it won't do it unless you're close to the same map.
I have to be close.
Or close on the same map.
No, I don't want to replay a mission.
Do you want to learn something?
It asked me if I wanted to replay a mission.
Which one?
Spectres of all.
Oh, that's weird.
Did you hit a button?
Only to jump to skirmish. I didn't hit anything else on my way to Nukara. I don't have
Oh my
specters loaded on this tune.
Oh my goodness, my sweet boy. He wants to cuddle now. Are you a cuddle monster now?
I don't know if Fifi is not feeling well or if she's just getting old, but when we're out on our walk, she's fine. But when she's napping, she's like, I don't want to move. I just want to sit here. I feel so bad for her. Though when I gave her the bones from the prime rib, she was happy with those for about 6 hours.
Hello.
All
yeah,
right.
that will get him busy.
Hello, Pie.
Hello?
Yep, all set. Let me just make sure there's nothing I need here. Ooh. Go. On my way.
Oh my goodness, you're such a baby.
Oops. You know what would help is if I had a weapon. There we go.
Oh, my sweet Hagrid, you're just a baby. You need to cuddle, right? Just a baby.
You should be done in a few minutes. You should be.
Oh,
done
I'm at
now.
9. I'm at 9. I'm at 10. going to go down to the lower one. There's not a lot down here at the moment.
I'm so glad he's so cuddly.
Oh, yeah. Well, when the time comes, if the time ever comes that I need to get additional dogs for my dog army, I shall inquire as to who needs lovin' from the dog store. I.e., older dogs, dogs with some needs, dogs who need to be adopted as pairs. You know, the ones that are harder to adopt out.
Yeah, I'm only go for those. My previous dog spent 4.5 years of his life in a shelter
Yeah.
before I adopted him. Hagrid was there a little bit shorter, but on the other hand, also no one ever inquired about him, and he had very little chance of ever getting picked up.
Yeah, Errol the bear had been
Because
adopted twice and
time,
returned twice, so of course my husband melted when he met Errol.
I would never turn a puppy.
How are
He's
you?
a baby.
How are you doing on your Tholian spy?
50 out, something, 51 out of 60.
Okie dokie.
You're just a
I'm almost
baby,
done.
aren't you, Hagrid? The eyes he makes is just like, ugh. It'll melt a heart made of ice.
56 out of 60.
There's 3 up here.
You would.
Done.
Okie dokie. There's a transporter over here. I will beam out of here.
Thank you.
Oh, you are very welcome.
Leave Denver alone. Well, somebody's having an acid party.
That sounds so wrong. Let's have an acid party.
Huh? There's like 2 or 3 people standing down here, so I think some people have their shield and health
Yep.
endeavor.
Yeah, shield if you got the Kumarki set is easy
Right.
peasy, but it won't work on Nukara because you can't wear the Kumarki stuff on Nukara. So it doesn't work
Right.
there. Because it's not environmental stuff, it's just shields. If you are wearing the Kumarki set and you beam down, it automatically puts you in something different. Hey, I'm going to take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom. So I will be back in a moment. Chat amongst yourself. I will be right back.
I also need some coffee, so.
I'll just shut to myself, and that's no problem.
Okay, enjoy yourself.
Excuse me.
Well, you're the only guy left, so yeah.
Yeah, but that sounded wrong on so many levels, though.
I know, that's why I said it. I'll be right back.
You know I will.
Good morning, I'm back.
Yeah, well,
Did the raid thing work, Pi? When Kenobi's hut stopped by?
Sorry, I was just out getting coffee. Did you say my name?
Well, we got raided. I'm curious if the raid thing worked. No, Mom did not fall asleep. Mom went down to the bathroom.
wow.
I'm here.
It should
here.
work.
Well, I don't know. I was downstairs, so.
Do you know that there was a spread there? I mean, there is. She's still alive.
Oh, Kenobi's hut said, I saw a raid message. Yay! Yeah, this has been adventure morning of no internet until 7:30. That was not what I had planned.
Who raided us, by the way?
Kenobi's hut raided us. So Wolf Grey is here now. Kenobi's hut is here now. Well, that's cool stuff. So you guys missed us watching Star Wars Holiday Special last night for our movie of the Friday. It was... Okay, you didn't see it. You didn't miss it either. If you were here, you saw it. But if you weren't here, you didn't miss it.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I would miss it for the world, as they say.
Guess who I'm standing next to?
What are you doing? Where are you?
The all well, not playing games anymore because now he got married.
Oh, DT?
DT is standing next to the ice race coordinator.
Snorales, greetings to you, and thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. There is a DT there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, Wolf, Greg, go on, go stream. Go stream. Have fun, Wolf.
I just messaged him.
So, I was chatting with Borg King. He's been following what's going on with the Star Trek Las Vegas convention this upcoming August. And he's thinking about going, so for those of you who'd like to meet Borg King, or me, maybe DT, maybe Frost, I don't know who else is going. We are planning to do a Star Trek Online booth again.
Is running.
Oh, goodness. Let us go do that because... Oh, hold on, I need a different weapon. Can't use that weapon. There we go, take that one.
I can't use the disruptor. You're correct.
Hey, I've traveled to the other side of the planet to meet you guys. Can all be said? We had a fleet mate, Beardy, and I was going over to England to, one, visit with a friend who's coming up from Australia, but also to see Patrick Stewart in a play. And so I thought, what the heck, I'll just throw in a trip to Ireland to meet a fleet mate who I've never met in real life. Because, you know, that's the way we play around here. And I've been to Australia to meet people from the fleet, too.
What are we doing? What state are we at? We are at this state. Okay.
We have 3 minutes to activate the village defenses. Oh, God, my inventory's full. How does this keep happening? How does my inventory keep getting full of... Oh. Apparently I have a whole bunch of winter tribbles. I did not do winter tribbles, folks. That's not my fault. There.
Oh, they put themselves on.
Yeah, it's totally on them.
Lies detected.
I didn't put them there.
Well, they didn't put themselves in there.
I didn't put them in there either. Something ate my food, and now I have winter tribbles. Australia is interesting. I really like it. I love my friends there, so that's the good part. But I was visiting a friend who I met through a Star Trek writing group, and she's letting me drive her car and going, okay, pull over here. See that? No. That black thing there? No. That thing right there? Yeah. That's a deadly snake. Don't get out of the car. Thank you! Now you tell me. Yeah, my son would send me messages every day. Are you still alive? Did you get killed yet? Did something bite you or... No, I'm fine, sweetie.
Thanks.
I'm not dead yet. Yet. Yet being the operative phrase.
Are you dead yet?
Both he and my husband are like, no, we're not going over there. So does this meter over the syrup? Yes, it does move. When you put stuff into the syrupometer and into the ice thing, yes, the meter does move. How cool is that? Because we're nerds and we have to do things like that. I understand. Kenobi's Hut says my inventory is always full. Do not let Sav know about that. Sav will
Sad
yell
part
at you.
about this is that technically you can just AFK this, and then when he comes up, you can just take your Krampus and kill everything in within seconds.
Yeah, but
Well, technically,
fine. But there's the pride that we have
I know.
in
but
making
I'm just
sure
saying,
this.
I didn't make the Krampus or the transformation thing so OP. But technically, you could just AFK this
Yeah.
and don't do anything and kill him within seconds if two people just use that ability.
Ugh, inventory full. Fine. Fine. I'll go put some stuff away.
I'm just saying.
My inventory is full of all the food things I made from the recipes. Gosh darn it. Well, the snow thing is pretty full. Now we just need the syrup thing.
That should be enough ice for the Snowconian.
Blappity, 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 blah. So we are going to go see Anaconda on Sunday. Tomorrow. Is the winter event the same every year? Pretty much, yes. Pretty much the winter event is the same every year.
Snow Overlord is attacking.
They do talk about putting new things in it. That doesn't happen very often. I think the last
what I
new
mean?
thing was the Krampiri.
Krampus is here.
I know. He's OP. I watched the Overlord health go to nothing.
And we have two.
Oh, God, that's why.
You did it.
Oh, I didn't even get any more. I didn't shoot at it, but of course it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a little OP.
And then it SNRs. Every time this
It did it for
shit
me
ends,
too. It did it for me too. It just SNR'd. SNR'd.
every time Cone of Conduct ends, it SNRs for a few seconds.
Yep. It did it for me, so it's not unique to you. Snorale says most of the time, but they give new rewards. And they've got new stuff in the goodies from the store that you can get. So this year they've got a couple of nice kit modules. They've got a fun console. What else is new? They've got the Moopsy hoodie. They've got 2 new sweaters. They've got at least 1 new sweater. And before this wraps, I'm going to have to go buy some of the sweaters.
Only every time people are done with the Cone of Conduct, they go eat pie.
Oh, yeah, it was hard work.
Mm-hmm.
We need our energy. And we're here. I only really play during the winter time because it's my favorite time. I totally get that. I love the summer event myself.
I would wish a bit more new things in the Winter Wonderland, or replace it, or maybe make Tide of Ice something, make them some new TFOs, like moving the Tide of Ice or this to a Tide of Ice and then introduce something new. Or
I'm not going to object to any of that. I stay on Rise, and 90% of the year spend too much time there. No, Rise is amazing. Actually, 2 of my fanfics that I wrote are both based on Ryza. And the video fanfic that I've been working on is also based on Ryza because, Ryza. It's a nice, fully fleshed out map that's open to both Feds and KDF, so why not?
how many pies did I get? Do I get 9 or 10? Because the timer ended while I was eating.
You get the last one that you started.
Yeah, I got 10. Yay! Then we can wait 6 minutes for Fast and Furious. Unless you want to
11.
do something else.
I got 11 pies. 12 pies. I got 12 pies. I'm still maxing out. Cannot hit the 13th pie too often. Oh, Snorales, well, I love Ryza, and I do consider it home for most of them. 2 of my tunes are based off of New Momulus. Because, that was my first favorite social map. Well, I need to do some Voth ships, and I need to do some Herc frigates. Would anybody be interested in Unless you need to do Fast and the Furious. Do you need to do Fast and the
No, no.
Furious?
No,
Would anybody be interested in joining me for a patrol of Aftermath Nasorden section?
no, fine by me.
Sure, absolutely. Do I
Patrol,
have...
you said?
Yeah, it's a patrol. Hang on, let me get everybody teamed up here.
Which one was it?
Aftermath, it's the very first one.
Okay.
Snorales, I don't have you as a friend. Can you... If you could do me the honor of sending me your handle... Darkthon logged off. How dare he? I've sent you a friend invite, and I'll send you a party invite, too. Bear in mind, this is my secondary account, so if we switch accounts and you're on and you want to join me, I'll have to do that again. Let me know when everybody's ready.
I'm Ray.
I didn't get an invite.
You didn't say you wanted an invite, Chris.
Well, I said I have kinetic damage and Borgies in space.
But that didn't mean you wanted to join us.
Well, I do. My ship is bored.
I'm slowly making a third set of recipes.
That's dedication.
All right. When you are ready, we're going to launch for Aftermath in the Nasorden system. If you are looking at patrols, it's the very first patrol on the all patrols list.
I'm ready to launch whenever you are.
Give me 1 second here. You can go ahead and launch, just don't start killing.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, yes, ma'am.
There you go.
So you're doing the Val ships for you. How many have you got?
I'm going to launch. I'll meet you guys there when you get there. And we can pew our little brains
How many
out.
do you have?
10.
Easy.
I have the Herc frigate, so we can do swarm after this, but we're just waiting on Gideon Knight to join us. Aftermath. Advanced. It probably could have gone elite. My ship couldn't handle elite, but I suspect everybody else could. All right, we're all here. Go shoot things.
They're where we left them.
Pew pew engaged.
It's all about the pew pew.
It's all about the pew pew.
Raffle?
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to complete repairs.
There's no raffle here.
No raffles here. We need party gifts later. We used to do a whole raffle thing and give away stuff from the fleet prizes during the fleet parties. Then we realized only the people who were coming into Discord were getting access, so we just started waiting until afterwards, and then we sent our presents. Oh, that would make sense.
Did you get your ships?
Oh, yeah. Like 10. No, it's just for fun. I was
You're
hoping...
saying killing boths are for fun?
Yep.
They have family too.
Well, then they should stay at home and take care of them instead of coming out here, right?
Pretty much my approach. You're here, you're firing at us. I'm just firing back.
Eat this and this.
Yeah, overkill isn't
Nothing
a
restore this.
thing, in my opinion.
Thank you for your timely assistance.
It's just
The moth-
effective
the
use
moth
of
are
your
dinosaurs,
mechanisms.
right? The
Yeah.
ones that escaped Earth ages ago before the meteorite, comet, whatever it was,
It's a meteor.
struck Earth.
Asteroid.
Yeah, it
Was it a meteor?
Yeah.
Asteroid?
I don't know.
It's 6 miles. What does that make it?
Until the big rock hit the Earth and killed them. We're just delivering the delayed message from that meteorite.
Dude, it wasn't our fault. We did not send the meteor to kill off everybody.
It's just after PS go after these dinos that escaped.
It's not our fault.
I think they're dying.
Oh, they're definitely dying. We could rename this Chicxulub. It would be a funny joke, and nobody'd get it, but still, it'd be a funny joke. Oh, well, that's convenient. Let's see, what do I need? What do I need? Oh, apparently fleet marks. Did we finish with the Targs, the Flaming Targs Starbase upgrade yesterday?
I can't remember.
If anybody has got a Klingon in the Targs or Flaming Targs Grethor or is in the Klingon Strike Group Armada, when we left it yesterday, the Starbase upgrade for the Flaming Targs needed 3,000 fleet marks. So if you got fleet marks and you're in one of our fleets and you want to burn them, go for it. I just hate using my main ship in patrols because using elite capable ships on lower difficulties bores me and I really feel bad. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I'm finally getting some decent ships. And it is fun. We've got a decent ship. But that's why, a lot of my ships can't do it. We do have... Oh, have I not left? I have to depart the system. I must depart the system. There we go.
Oh, my face exploded. It's a little bit of sneeze.
Go for it. Sneeze. Sneeze. It's not overkill. You're making sure it can't come back. That's being thorough. Thank you, Hohel. It is being thorough. Let's see. Fast and Furious just began. How would you guys feel about doing the Swarm?
Yeah, sure.
You want to do it on Elite? Do we have enough firepower to do it on Elite, or shall we do it on Advanced?
It'll take a bit longer, but I'm fine.
I'm sorry, what was that, Pi?
What are we doing?
Swarm.
Okay.
I don't think it's that much more difficult. I mean, we always nail it on Advanced.
They're just a bit more tankier. Yeah.
Well, that and also you have to activate everything at the beginning or you'll fail.
Oh yeah, there's a fail option now. Yeah.
What is it you have to activate?
The stations and everything.
Yeah, but we always do that anyway. Snarl says do it on
Yeah.
Advanced just to be safe. Okay, fine. Fine with me. We'll do it on Advanced. I'm going to queue it in private, though. So won't we woo? Is everybody okay with whatever ship they're picking up right now?
Give me a second.
Okay. It's like Defense of Starbase 1. Elite is yawn.
Yeah, it's just a fail condition that can be.
I don't think you can... Chris, is that an EPG?
EPG, what?
Exotic Particle Generator?
Now you're asking me about what? Exactly?
Your ship?
I'm ready.
No. No, it's an Intel vessel. Kelvin Timeline Constitution 2 Intel Cruiser.
What kind of build do you have on it?
Pulse phasers with surgical strikes.
Okay.
Pulse probe and some pilot abilities.
He says, okay, just asking. Is everybody ready for Swarm Advanced?
Yep.
Okay. We are queued in private, so... It will launch when it feels like launching us.
I run cannon builds, but I just like pulse phasers on this ship. They look good on this.
So, quick rundown. We're going to run through about 10 o'clock this morning. Then I'm going to go walk the dogs and not get groceries. Then we'll be back from 1 till 4. Then I'm going to go out and get a pizza and buy the new hoodie from Games Workshop because I need another hoodie like I need another hoodie. I don't. But it's really cute. It is a squig hoodie, provided they didn't sell out.
I should buy myself a hoodie. It's been a while since I had a new one.
Well, I have 2 from my martial arts school, one from Starfleet Academy, one that's just a hoodie that doesn't do anything. So I have 3 that I wear constantly. But this one's red, which will be a nice break from all of my black hoodies. In theory, in the breaks between the shows in the morning and the afternoon, I should go to the gym. You can all laugh with me because that's just not going to happen. Snorales is going to handle Gamma, so everybody else goes someplace else. So when I'm done with the Ilios, this tune deserves a nicer ship. What should I get her?
What are the options?
I have T6s, I have T6, the fancy schmancy ones, and I have some other ships. I think I have a Connie 3. But my Gorn, who used to be my main tune on this, is still doing really good with the Orion Blackguard. So I've left that alone because it's mean and he likes it and it's very Gornalicious.
Sound about right?
He's having fun, you know. I mean, he could do better with a different ship, but at the same time, you tell him that. You tell him we're taking away his ship.
It's not being taken away, it's just...
He's a Gorn, he's resistant to change, and he could bite my head off, literally.
You can delete him.
No, get me Gornalicious!
I mean that he can threaten you to bite your head off, but you can threaten him.
Then he wouldn't be a Gorn.
Well, no, deleted Gorn is not a Gorn.
He would be toothless, so to speak. We don't do that. Oh, there's 3
I mean,
over here.
Toothless is cute.
Yes, Toothless is cute. We love Toothless. Gamma is covered pie, so if you want to stick with Alpha and Beta.
Yeah, it was just to get all the
Okay.
Ships.
What did we miss? There it is. Okay.
Nothing.
Very
Oh,
territorial.
you got it. It's like fighting over. Oh, somebody's got that one. I will take the second from the left on the satellites.
The Jem'Hadar.
Blabbity 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 blah.
I'm parked with one. So.
I got one here. I guess Fifi's feeling better because there's either a squirrel or a leaf in the front yard and she's yelling at it.
Of course.
They walked by squirrels yesterday. There were 3 squirrels sitting there watching us on the sidewalk as we were out. And they just were like, squirrels? No, we don't see any squirrels around here. Just nothing. Squirrel in the front window. Yep. Gotta go kill it. And bark at it for a while. We missed one. Which one did we miss?
I am on it. There we go.
Okay. Excuse me 1 second. Huh, that worked. That's a surprise.
You listened?
I probably just timed it right where she got tired of barking, or they moved out of range.
So when are you? So you're leaving in a bit, and then when will you be back again?
I will be leaving here in about 50 minutes, and then I will be back 3 hours later. So about 7 o'clock your time, I think, is when I come back. And then we'll run for 3 hours and take another 3-hour break. And then we'll run for 3 hours. And then it will take a somewhat longer than 3-hour break. But I am going to be doing some demo record stuff in Winter Wonderland so I can cut a new video intro for next year. Obviously not going to make it at the moment, but nice to have the video stuff done. Does anybody else record gameplay?
Nope.
Okay. 'Cause I've been using the demo record, which is nice because it records it without the heads-up display. but it's a pain in the butt to edit it. But at the same time, it allows you to move the camera. So it's got some definite advantages, but it is not the easiest thing to use. Rachel Garrett used to have a very nice piece of software, open source, that really lets you manipulate and use demo record easily. And then she stopped supporting it, or they stopped supporting it. So it's no longer available and no longer functions, which really bites, because it was good. I got the dreadnought. Anybody wants to come over here and play pew pew?
Wow, you got the dreadnought.
Well, I mean, I don't personally have the dreadnought. It's just over here in my territory. Trying to pee on my trees, if you will.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Whose purple swirls are these? Right, I can't see.
They could have been mine. Like the neutronic eddy ones.
Ah. Okay. So that is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of Taz's build?
No, neutronic eddies are old school. Courtesy of... Oh, I got these. I think I'll throw it on here and see how that goes.
Right.
No.
Oh, the purple swirls that were here that look like purple tornadoes.
Yep, those are the neutronic eddies.
Head to escape route beta.
Is that from a console? Because I don't think I have that.
I don't know that it's console.
Yeah, neutronic eddies is a console.
It is console? Okay.
Yeah, it's off the weather control ship.
Ah, yeah, it goes way back, doesn't it?
Yeah, back in the day, that thing actually was meta for UPG builds until they nerfed it.
Well, it did have the issue of if you summoned it, it would throw all the ships in the area anywhere it wanted to, which means if you were trying to keep them concentrated so you could target them, it didn't help you. But if you were a somewhat underpowered ship, that thing could be incredibly helpful so you weren't sitting there getting hit by everything all at once. And as you said, it was meta for a while, so... But everything's meta for about 5 minutes. And then there's something new. Woo! So, those things?
Yep.
Yep, that's neutronic eddies.
Now, I can tell what the gravel looks like.
Yeah. They have a 2-minute cooldown, but I think the effective time is 15 seconds. 20 seconds. Space NATOs. The build I'm using is all thanks to Kenobi. That's from Snorales. This build is courtesy of nobody, but my good builds on the other account, which I'll bring out next time we're up, are primarily from Taz, DT, and Ed. Though Eds are somewhat out of date, but I can't get rid of them because Ed gave them to me.
Yeah, sentimentality.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at all my Christmas tree ornaments today going, I could just, box them up and give them to Goodwill and not deal with this next year. I'm not as sentimental as I used to be. Except about my ships and my builds. And my inventory. But I can't get rid of it. I might need it someday. And 11 seconds left. Oh, by the way, I did get my 60 Herc frigates. Shock.
Good.
Shocker, I know. A Plasma Storm is a fine console. Did we get it all?
What's wrong with plasma storm aside of that it makes you blind?
Yeah, aside from being blind. Well, what are we looking at here? There we go.
Nothing.
Yeah, I was still showing this last line as being red, but...
It did, but it's just like a glitch. I think it's a hiccup.
I don't know if it's a hiccup or something's not quite dead enough, but it's not showing up on the map. That happens with, oh, that's interesting, with Bug Hunt. There's a couple of times where there is a bug that will be up above you and is fairly dead, and you can't get it from any angle, so the only thing that will take it out is an agony field. Or it's too dead that it's scared to show alive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We have a Gummy-Cascari. For those of you who want to play ice fishing is up. But if somebody... Oh, did somebody say they had maybe a Borg TFO, maybe? Or Borg ships?
I've got Borg ships, 10 of them, yeah. Me, myself.
You need to get a kit mod from this? No worries. Want to run an infected conduit real quick? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Is everybody okay with quick infected conduit?
How quick is it gonna be?
How many ships do you need?
10.
Well, that'll be fine for that. Given the average team, under 2 minutes. Is that quick enough for you?
Do it.
Okay.
I don't need it to be quick. I have nowhere to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's Saturday. There is a reason I thought about having a party on a Saturday versus doing it Sunday. Though the way the internet was going this morning, this was going to become Sunday, and then it was going to become New Year's Day, and then it was going to become next Saturday. That's what we did last year. It kept getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and we never got around to really having a party. We are queued in private for this. There we go. I talked to Taz briefly last night, but he was going back into pasta coma, so don't know if we'll see him today.
Oh, no, the situation is grim.
No, how did you know?
That the situation is grim?
Yeah.
He told me.
But you said it before he said that.
Hey.
He's psychic.
I was just looking at the scenario and saying, oh, this looks grim.
My God, you're such a fortune teller. You're the Oracle from Matrix.
Snarly says it's going to be grim for them. Dun dun dun. We could do these all, record them, do a little bit of editing, and have it be the Brothers Grimm, or the Grimm Brothers stories. I should set power to weapons. Yes. There we go.
I think they did it.
You think?
Oh, they like me today.
Do you have your aggro on? Oh, it's destroyed. Pi is the reincarnated Nostradamus. Yes. Thank you, Ho-Hel.
How do I explain so?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So with respect, that does mean that he is very good at making jam, correct?
Oh, we left some garbage behind.
I'm trying to pick that up.
We got a little of it there. There's the gateway. Oh, Mr. Borgies is dead. Did we lose anything else? What else did we forget? Oh, there it is. There's a sphere.
Left.
Oh, and there's a sphere over there, too.
Oh, you forgot the assimilator on your side.
I did the assimilator on my side. Snarles, this is what we in the audio business like to call a game. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Let me move some stuff out of here, and we could go do the TFO. If anybody needs to add to their pie or their recipe inventory. Oh, I have more than that. Good.
I'm run out of recipes. So.
You've run out of recipes, or you've run out of space for recipes?
Same old. No.
By the way, does anybody need recipes? Yeah. Let's ask if anybody needs recipes.
Do I have recipes on this character?
I have one, but I can switch to that account pretty easily.
2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 18, 21, 22, 26, 30, 33 on my newly established hoarding recipe thing.
Okay. And then we have more in the fleet inventory.
And then we have more in the fleet inventory, and I have more on another tune. So, yeah.
The only thing I've got on this one at the moment is last year's fruitcake, but then we've got the fleet bank.
And I'm ready for a TFO if you want to end the stream with a...
Oh, we still got 30 minutes before we end the stream, but yeah. You want to do the winter TFO?
No. Yeah, I'm just fishing right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to queue us up because sometimes... Oh, this should go pretty quickly. Oh, Chris won't do the winter one. That's okay. Chris, you can decline. In fact, anybody can decline if you don't want to do the winter TFO. We will. Chris bails. I'm out of here.
Rules.
Don't go far. We'll be back in a few minutes.
You is a genius. So handsome.
It's all about the inventory. That's why you have snowballs. You just grab snowballs and throw them. We'll drag you along. But no, you just decline if you don't want to. It'll find people. Actually, it probably would have been easier if you accepted and just stood there. Because then the three of us could run it, or whoever wants to could run it.
someone will pop it.
Oh, yeah, of course. So they're probably down fishing. There we go.
Oh.
Wee-boo. Yeah, I started this tune with no anything for the winter and started with snowballs. Got enough to get the red Riker, which took a little bit.
That's fun. I did that last year.
Yeah, it was
Started
fun.
with snowballs and just like slowly working up.
Well, that's why I did, because you mentioned how much fun you had doing it last year. So I thought, yeah, that sounds good. All the way through to all the accolades was, well, till today. So what's that? About 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks. Oh, we created this tune a week and a half ago. Yeah, okay, so you don't have to do that. My son created a new tune, and he's just been doing the dailies for the ship because he wants the ship. And he started doing the dailies with 20 days to go, so I'm sending him a little too many messages of, did you run it? Did you run it? Did you run it? So he messaged me at 3 in the morning the other day going, I got up at 3 to run the race. Are you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Thank you.
Oh, it's up here.
No, on the first one? Okay.
Yeah. Last year's fruitcake.
Glazed Targ. Well, let me pick it up a second time. Okay.
And don't rush it, people. Yeah.
Hey, it does. Yay! How many of this bunch of snowmen that came up behind us?
There's always two in the beginning, two faces.
This would be a fun village to make in gingerbread.
Do we need more gingerbread, Mums?
No, I'm good. I've got all my gingers, all my candies. Tide of ice. I think I have everything now.
You saved a freezing gingerbread man! Wonderful! You rescued a gingerbread council member! Hooray!
I built this character for the 10th flight deck Connie in the 10th bundle if they ever put the 10th bundle in the store. They had the 10th bundle out there. Probably will have it for the anniversary in about 2 months. I wanted to build the gingerbread house when I was living in my apartment. And then for reasons, I wound up with both of the dogs. And I'm thinking, oh, gingerbread house with the dogs. Mm-hmm. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'd come home to very fat gingerbready dogs. But it would be fun. I wonder if they would send me the specs for it.
I'll be back when the snow falls. Beware, naughty children. The Krampiri has come for you.
I need to get a coffee, so you can go ahead if you want to do the Krampiri.
Oh, I already did the Krampiri. I have got it, but if anybody else needs a color on the prizes, let me know, and I can defend so you can take them.
Will grace us with his presence soon.
Have you noticed one thing after running the, you don't get the snowmen anymore. From the gifts. I've only gotten the lump of coal.
Oh, no, I have been getting the gingerbread men to the extent that I had to get rid of some of them. I had like 9.
Okay, I've not gotten a single this year. I've only got lump of coal.
Nope, they are out there. We've got.
I need to go get a coffee.
Yeah, go ahead, because we got an ad coming in a minute or so. So go ahead and get your coffee. Excuse me. Wow. I'm sounding terrible. Yes, I am better. The stupid cold. It's been 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks tomorrow since I got this cold. And yes, it isn't a cold. It is the flu. And no, I didn't get a flu shot this year. You need 5 bowling candles? I have a few I can spare. Oops, not what I wanted. Oh. No. You're on Samantha, correct? There you go. I do not charge. No, I emailed them to, or I mailed them to you. They're in your mail. What am I going to do with all these candles? You have not seen the fleet bank that Pi and I have that is just wall to wall. Trinkets, recipes. We have a separate one just for all the Rizian Lawlanot favors. We have an ungodly amount of stuff. And to iterate, if anybody needs recipes, let us know. Go for it. Actually, while I am here, let's see how the Momulan Star Empire is doing. That's a whole different story. Oh, how interesting. Let's see, we are upgrading the Starbase Engineer. That requires 51,000 lithium. That's a lot of lithium. I know, we'll have somebody else join it. Oh. Yeah. That'll do it. Should I get rid of some of my prisoners? Let's see, auto-select. We don't want to auto-select you. There we go. Yeah, if they'd let us do unrefined, that would be amazing. Colony. Let's see, upgrading K13 requires dilithium. Everything requires dilithium. And I know how to fix that. So I have 4 accounts. 2 are lifer accounts, and 2 are accounts that we developed for Star Trek conventions. Actually, there's 4 we developed for Star Trek conventions. And Lexers has one of them, and I can't remember who picked up the other one. And I still have the 2 last ones remaining, and I've been trying to play 4 accounts, which I can't do. So I'm going to take the tunes that were created there and recreate them on my main ones and leave those as my Vegas accounts. But some of them are sitting on 1 million plus in unrefined dilithium. So every day I just go over there, clickety, 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 click, and refine it because I'm not spending the money to make them lifers. And I just realized I could use that to fund all these fleet projects. I just have to move them from fleet to fleet to fleet. They can just sit there. Let's see, what is coming up? Snowball fight in 5 minutes. I think I will go over and prep for a snowball fight. Oh, Krampiri's down here. Well, I am done with you, Krampiri. This tune has had enough of you. Oh, well, fine, I'll shoot at you a little bit. I've also noticed that if you're like the first person to shoot at the Krampiri, he's more likely to be aggressive to you. Which probably won't prove out because this is going to be a short run. But I suppose if that was accurate, and you're willing to help out other people, you could put yourself in the line of fire, take the heat, and everybody will have an easier time catching prizes. And now we will wait this out for the next few minutes. Chris?
Yes.
Did you get all of your endeavors done on your tune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's done.
Alrighty.
I'm
Is
back.
that a white outside? I'm just looking outside the window and everything's like white. Is that fog? Or...
Yeah, it could be fog. If you had a nice storm, it could easily be fog.
Well,
What are we doing?
The thing. It wasn't a storm. It was just a small drizzle last night, but everything frozen.
Just that. At the moment, I'm just waiting on the snowball fight and for somebody to tell me what they would like to do.
There's fog. Oh my god, it's so white.
Yeah, we had fog warnings
Like
the other
another
day.
word.
No, when it's really cold and foggy, it gets that super white color.
Yeah, I think it just did that because it looks like it's been snowing, but it's not.
Well, we are well
Mine was
above
just
freezing
shiny.
here. We are at 44 degrees, which is about 12 degrees over freezing. Whoa!
What?
Big accident. Oh, in Tokyo. I was going to say, I don't know where that is. Ooh! Yeah. Icy roads. 50 vehicles crashed into each other on the slippery road. Burning cars, burning trucks. Doesn't say anything about fatalities.
There's a storm in Sweden. 30,000 people is without power.
Wow.
There.
Oh, 2 people were killed. Bummer. Don't like that. They've been talking that we would have a little snow tonight or tomorrow, so good excuse to go out, get food. Bomb cyclone bringing blizzard conditions. But to who? Not to me. Of course, they freak out here.
Ooh.
There's 2 inches of snow. We have to shut down the existence of this planet.
I've just checked my my Twitch earnings.
Yes.
$21.93
Ooh.
for December.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good for a month. Oh, tomorrow it's supposed to be 66 degrees and thunderstorms. And Monday it's going to be 26, and all that rain is going to freeze. Yeah, now we get into the winter weather.
Same thing I do have.
Yeah, exactly. Which is a really good excuse to go out and enjoy the Anaconda movie tomorrow, get some groceries, get everything I need, and spend Monday watching movies and camped out in bed.
And I probably have to go to work tomorrow.
Do you?
Yeah, because one of our colleagues got what do you call it when you get an infection in your throat?
An infection in your throat? Sore throat, strep?
Sore throat, right?
Yeah.
So he's on antibiotics.
Oh, no, that's more than a sore throat then, so, okay.
So he had to call out on call duty
Mm-hmm.
in case of sickness.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow he has to drive his wife to X-ray.
Oh!
So he asked me, can you cover for me for 3 hours? So that means I have to go to work on my holiday. So that's going to be expensive for the company.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Way back when I was working for a company with a blood bank, we had the first site was running with 2 people. It was just 9 to 5 and Monday through Friday. And I had just hired them, and one of them insisted that she gets to take off Christmas week to go to Vegas to visit her family. And I said, no. New company, you're new here, you don't get that. Nobody's taking it. And she
expecting to get a time off.
She actually booked her holiday without clearing it first.
Nah.
Yeah. And she was very angry about that. But the thing is, if I'd had to bring somebody in to cover her location, I would have had to fly them in from another state and pay time and a half for having to fly them in, and then double time for the holidays, which were 4 of those days. And we wouldn't have a single donor in there, but I'd have to have it equipped. She said, well, you can come in. I'm sorry, which one of us is the boss here? It's not you.
Seriously, the nerve.
It is nervy. Not that I wanted to stay at home, but I had to, well, I've mentioned this before. I was on call and I was doing things like that Christmas, day after Christmas, they sent me to Jackson, Mississippi to do a patient procedure because their nurses wouldn't do it. It was boringly easy, but that's a whole different thing. For which they did have to pay me like 2.5 times overpay plus 14 hours of travel time plus a hotel and food and blah 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 blah. I'm not anti-working on the holidays because they pay you to work on the holidays. But I am anti, you get to tell me what I'm doing. My boss gets to tell me what I'm doing. That's why I have a boss. She says I'm going. Which is why I wound up in Jackson, Mississippi, the day after Christmas, which I do strongly recommend that you never travel the day after Christmas if you have to be on an airplane. Like I said, I think I was there at 4 in the morning at the airport and was already crowded with screaming children because they're all going to Disneyland.
Do we have an identity of the person who invented the viral burst ability in Stowe?
The one that the Mokai use?
Yeah.
No, they won't tell us who that is because that would not go well for them.
I have the treatment for them. You know when they did in medieval times, put you on the wheel and stretch you really, really wide?
Yes.
I would like to do that to them. Because like the sheer thought of bringing an ability that does that to you is diabolical. Like if hell existed, they would have a special place in hell where they would have to fight Mokai for the rest of the days. God, is that annoying?
Yeah. Well, originally it was part of the intelligence, buff abilities for us.
Yeah, but they should not have thought about giving that to NPCs. Like, go F yourself for bringing that to an NPC, especially one like Mokai.
Yeah, it's one of those things that works way better for NPCs than it does players. Like, was it
because they have level 4, we don't. We get to level 3. And that's one of the things that really annoys me. That enemies get to have like a special type of an ability. Like the Borg Queen, I think she's got what's it called? The feedback pulse on level 4, and I'm like, well, I want to have that. I just want to be fair. I want to give her the same treatment she's giving me. But we only get to level 3 because, fluff the players, I guess. Really mean.
No, it can be annoying.
Especially if we have one ship that doesn't have the engineering team. Because I just don't have that ability. I said no slot for that, and I just like, yeah, thanks for that.
Let's see what have I missed here. They pay holidays, but they don't pay extra. So let's see. Snow, I can turn into a space wizard. Hey, being short in this game is easy to fix if you want to.
I almost have $1 billion in my fleet in my account bank.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Can almost buy a ship then.
What was that snark about? Do you want to buy a ship?
See, I kept thinking we should get enough cash money in the fleet to, start buying some of the really good ships and putting them into the fleet prizes so that we can start handing out good stuff, because we're just sitting on that money. And then I realized it's only like 600 million. It's not very much money in there.
What do we have in our... We have 83 million in the in Gahad Prime.
Oh, okay.
83,940,227.
Yeah, I think we should, use that money to better effect for the fleets. Which is probably
just a question.
Yeah.
The Winter Wonderland trinkets in the other fleet has a lot of trinkets. Is that yours or is it ours?
That's ours. That's ours. That's stuff we've accumulated, mostly from last year, I think.
Okay.
I haven't put anything, well, I haven't put much in there, maybe 10. nothing significant. Let's see. We're coming up to like the last 15 minutes here. Shall we play a TFO?
I'm game for
Sure.
anything.
Okay.
I
Samantha.
can jump in.
Okay. Samantha, you are sick. You might want to do some healing. Was that you, Drunken Heretic, who wanted to jump in?
Sure.
Okie dokie. Are you in game? Yes, you are.
I am.
You am. Gideon Knight is down for a little pew fun. And that should fill us up. Chris. I didn't get in fast enough, but Chris can come back and do it again. Good morning, Zatalia. Your Borg radiation sickness doesn't affect you. Anybody got a preference?
I'm
Procyon
not in
5?
there, so I don't know.
I'm sorry there, Chris?
I'm not in there.
I know you're not. If you were in here, we'd be playing Guillotine. But we'll be back in a couple hours to do something else, so not to worry. We know where you live. We can find you. Hey, Chris isn't here. I know that sounds weird. Everybody okay with a random?
Yeah. it could be
Procyon
random.
5?
No, well, it could be Procyon 5 if I hit random. We will. Yeah, we don't do randoms with Chris because there's a chance we'll hit ground and Chris doesn't do ground. By the way, everybody remember to pick up the freebie from the promotions tab. It's 5 bowling candles. How do you know it's defensive Starbase 1 Snore? If you do, you are good. You are really good. I respect not doing ground. I love ground. What's the trick
I
to
just
making
came
it...
here to fly ships and pew pew. I didn't come here to run around on terribly designed ground controls.
I
and deal
love
with them.
ground. I love ground. Ground is so much fun. Zatalia says it's GK. Don't say that next week. Let's see if it is.
What's next week?
Next week is New Year's Eve. Oh my God. It is Starbase 1. That's impressive. That is impressive. You have to click really fast. You have to click what really fast to make it do Starbase 1? I love Starbase 1. Click between queued and all after the queue pops. Click between queued. Okay, you're going to have to explain that better to me, because if I can make this happen, then I can make Chris play these with us. Refreshing the TFO window, clicking fast, and you should see which one is going to pop. Oh! Okay.
What do you mean making me go? I don't want to go to ground.
No, we can make you join the randoms because we can guarantee it'll be space for you.
Can you though?
No, I can't. But these guys clearly are much better at this than I am. That's how I know if it'll get Corfez or not. If I want Corfez, I'll put Corfez in. Because I've only got really one ship that can do Corfez consistently. The ship that should be able to do it just doesn't handle damage at all. Used to have some great fleet mates who would urge me to take on challenges that I didn't think I could handle. Like Cybrox, you'd be like, hey, this is when Advanced was actually hard and Elite was impossible. He's like, you can do it. No, I can only do it when we do it as a fleet. No, you can do it. Just jump in there, have confidence. Of course, I died catastrophically. But nobody laughed and nobody said I was a horrible person for not doing a great job, and he was right. A little bit of time I got better. Not as good as I think I am, but better. Apparently I missed the death and resurrection of Mom's internet. You did, Satalia. My internet died at about 3 this morning, because I was up letting the dogs out, and it came back about 7:30. I have Xfinity, and they have a thing where they will send you a message.
Sorry, bright light.
Oh, it's over there. I didn't see it. They will send you a message when your internet goes down or comes back up. It didn't. I never got a message that the internet had gone down or came back up. Old Man Rune is now following. Well, thank you, Old Man Rune. So nice. Yellow flash bang. Ours is bright light. So if you hear a bright light, it's going to be there. Hi to you too, Old Man Rune. How goes? Welcome aboard. Oh, well, that wasn't effective. I am here. Which is a good thing because the internet died just before we did our Star Wars show last night. But it came back just in time. This internet died again at 3 this morning, and it just came back, and I still haven't been notified that it's coming back. But there's not much you can do. They fix it when they fix it.
We're gonna lose the ship very fast because people are everywhere.
Oh, sorry. I'm over here.
Oh, we got it.
Okay.
It was just close to dying because...
Oh, Satalia has Xfinity also, yes. For the most part, they're good. They're trying to get us over to fiber. It's the process of converting to having fiber. That has not been good. Not been well executed. I'd apply to be their project manager, but I don't think they use project managers. The pain of no internet. It's horrible. I mean, I can listen to stuff on my phone, but... Thank goodness I have Pi, who's in the fleet and could send out a fleet message of, oops! Oopsie. On a normal day, no internet means go to the gym, work out. Yep. Wish I had fiber, but my landlord refuses to let them into the building. Germany here. Ah. Excuses, old cables won't hold up. Building is 3 years old. Ouch.
Did you realize that cables have replaced, or like been placed from start? Replacement is not an option for fiber.
Yep. The two...
What excuse is that?
My two last apartments both were set up with fiber. They had done the upgrades as soon as it was available because it was a selling point for the apartment buildings.
I'm sure there are places in Poland where we have over 100 or more age buildings which have fiber. So
Japan's new internet, the petabyte internet. The name sounds wrong, but that's amazing. You know, people would be having fun with that name way too early. Fiber got it going here only a few years ago. Let's see, so my son's been here 10 years, so fiber has been in that apartment building for 10 years. We don't have it out here yet, which is really weird because not my community, but the one directly behind me, 100 feet on the other side of the backyard, is not mega mansions, McMansions, $2.5 million houses. And I can't believe that they're not screaming for not having fiber there. Maybe that's why we're getting it. Hey, Old Man Rune, there was a time when DSL speeds were like the bomb. No, Roosevelt is not in need of aid. See? We told you.
That'll hold them off for now.
It always astounds me, though, when I'm in Germany, how bad the internet is there. I used to work there. I'd be over for like a week every 6 weeks.
Terrible cell coverage in the UK.
The few times I've been in the UK, I have just needed to log on long enough. It's always been during the winter, so I've needed to be on long enough to run the race. That's all I cared about. I only had one account then, so I needed 1 minute of decent internet, and I'm good. And the rest of the time we were doing stuff because we were always there for stuff, reasons, plays, theater, family. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Which Roosevelt? Oh, God.
What do you mean you're too young to know arsenic and old lace? Everybody knows arsenic and old lace. I mean, it's old, but everybody knows it. So, looking for a new place that has it. Yes, absolutely.
Same thing. I like that history.
Yeah, but 23 means you were just out of high school, and therefore you should know it from high school. Because every high school, I swear to God, does arsenic and old lace for one of their plays. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. It is time for a break. We will be back in 3 hours, providing the internet stays stable. Hopefully it will. And we will be back. I'll have a different tune. Please join me. We will be doing other stuff. If you need recipes, if you need winter stuff, come on back at 1 o'clock, because one thing we have is recipes and winter stuff. And we'll be playing more winter. We'll be playing some TFOs. I've got a whole account that hasn't even done the dailies yet. We have work to do. Everyone, have a great day. We'll see you in about 3 hours. And let's see. I can't really do Moopsie. Okay, we'll see you in 3 hours. Take care, everyone.
Toodles.
Toodles.
You want me to raid somebody?
No.